Dina's calling from Ealing. Dina, hi.
Hello.
Evening.
So I'm a doctor who works in the NHS, and my nursing colleagues are exhausted, overwhelmed, and utterly in need of some kind of support. My junior medical colleagues are also underpaid, overwhelmed, burnt out, exhausted, and we're hemorrhaging staff at both nursing and medical levels throughout the NHS. That's obvious from the number of vacancies that we have, and it's obvious from the way we're having to work at the moment. Wes Streeting, Keir Starmer, I'll come to in a second, but Wes Streeting has absolutely decided to go to war with the BMA today for an unknown reason. He's decided to say that the BMA are a vested interest and don't want to have improvements in patient care. The entire reason that people are doing this, the entire reason that we are stressed out of our brains is because we can't improve patient care the way we're having to work at the moment. We don't have enough staff. We're losing everybody. The only reason that we want to improve, to have an increase in pay is to try and improve recruitment and retention and to try and make the doctors and nurses who are working in the NHS able to continue working. Junior nurses will earn more by leaving the NHS and going and doing something else. Junior doctors, we're hemorrhaging them to other countries, to Australia, to New Zealand, to Canada. Consultants, if you go to an Australian emergency department, you will find the vast majority of staff there will be English-trained doctors working there. The same in Canada, the same in Dubai, the same in Saudi. We have become the suppliers of doctors to other countries because we cannot we cannot retain our doctors and nurses. Ireland yesterday put out their most recent pay offer for their consultants, which is €275,000 per year. That's about triple what an English consultant will earn. Our consultants' pay has had a 30% drop over the last 10 years in real terms. Nurses the same. How are we meant to keep this NHS working if we cannot retain staff? We won't retain staff if we can't pay them to survive in this country anymore. The reason
Dina, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. You talked about morale being at rock bottom. Have you spoken to any of our colleagues in the last 24, 48 hours about what Labour's been saying on this? And how much have those comments from Keir Starmer and Wes Streeting, what's been the response from your colleagues in the NHS?
There's been outrage. There's been outrage, especially Wes Streeting. I mean, God knows what he's thinking. I don't understand what he's thinking, why he wants to make an enemy of us. We're not the enemy. We want patient care to get better. That is literally all we want, is for people to get looked after better. We want to be able, the moral injury that we suffer from not being able to care for patients, that's what we want to get rid of by caring for people better. For him to say or for whoever, Keir Starmer to say that there's a something for nothing culture, what on earth? And of course, if they improve staffing, things will get better. A plus B equals C. No one's saying that if you increase staffing, everything will stay the same as it is now. Of course, that's not what we want. We want to improve staffing so that we can deliver better care to our patients.
Got you. Dina, thank you for your call. Dina's in Ealing. Dina, thank you. There's lots of people want to get in.